Japan is a country where tradition and the supernatural often intertwine, where the past lingers in the present, and where echoes of history refuse to fade away. There are places in Japan that carry more than just their physical beauty. They hold memories of sorrow, whispers of lost souls, and shadows that never seem to disappear. These locations, steeped in folklore and tragedy, have become some of the most haunted places in the world. For those brave enough to listen, they offer stories of longing, betrayal, and spirits that have yet to find peace. Aokigahara, at the base of Mount Fuji, is a forest so dense that even on the brightest days, sunlight barely penetrates the thick canopy above. It is known as the Sea of Trees, but to many, it is something far more unsettling. For centuries, this forest has carried a dark reputation, tied to the ancient practice of ubesut, where the sick and elderly were abandoned in the wilderness. But in modern times, Aokigahara has become synonymous with despair. Many who enter the forest never return, leaving behind only footprints and unanswered questions. Those who have ventured into its depths tell of an eerie silence, a void where even birds refuse to sing. Some speak of ghostly figures slipping between the trees, while others report an invisible force pulling them deeper into the forest's heart. It is a place where sorrow lingers, where lost souls seem to call out, forever trapped between life and death. At Himeji Castle, where towering white walls tell stories of Japan's feudal past, a simple well holds one of its most chilling legends. Sayuri was a young servant, accused of treachery by a vengeful lord. Though innocent, she was thrown into the well, her cries swallowed by the cold stone. Centuries later, visitors to the castle claim to hear whispers in the wind, a voice counting softly 1, 2, 3, only to stop at 9 before a piercing wail shatters the silence. Her presence is strongest at dusk, when shadows stretch long across the castle grounds. Some say her spirit seeks justice. Others believe she searches endlessly for something she lost. The well remains, a silent witness to a life stolen too soon. In the mountains of Yamanashi, a bridge spans a deep gorge, its view breathtaking yet tainted by a past steeped in betrayal. During the Sengoku era, courtesans were led here under the pretense of a grand celebration, only to be cast into the ravine below, sacrificed to protect a warlord's secret. The wind that rushes through the valley carries more than just the scent of the earth, it carries sorrow. Travelers have reported glimpses of figures draped in vibrant kimonos, their faces obscured by veils of mist. Some feel a sudden heaviness in their chest as they walk across, as if unseen hands were clutching at them, pleading for justice. Those who dare to visit at night speak of soft voices carried on the wind, whispering in a language long forgotten. The bridge remains, standing between beauty and tragedy, between the living and the dead. Deep within Fukuoka's mountains lies the abandoned Shetsu Tunnel, a relic of an era of relentless progress. It was meant to be a symbol of industry, but its construction was marked by disaster. Workers perished under collapsing rock, their lives lost in the name of advancement. Today, the tunnel stands empty, yet it breathes with an unsettling presence. Motorists who pass through report an unnatural chill, their headlights flickering as if struggling against an unseen force. Others have glanced into their rearview mirrors only to find a pale figure sitting in the back seat, vanishing the moment they turn around. Footsteps echo from within the tunnel's depths, even when no one else is there. It is a place where the past refuses to be forgotten, where the air itself hums with the restless energy of those who never left. In Okinawa, where the scars of war still linger, Camp Hansen's Gate 3 is a place of spectral encounters. Soldiers stationed here have spoken of a lone Marine, dressed in a tattered uniform, his face gaunt and his eyes hollow. He appears late at night, walking with purpose, as if still following orders from a war long past. Some say he stops vehicles, seeking a ride, only to vanish the moment the driver looks away. Others hear the distant sound of boots on gravel, a phantom patrol that never ends. Even the bravest of men hesitate when passing through Gate 3 after dark, for they know they are not alone. The spirit of the soldier remains, forever bound to a duty that death could not sever. These places are more than just locations on a map. They are echoes of history, places where the veil between the living and the dead is paper thin. They remind us that the past is never truly gone, that stories never truly end, and that some souls are not yet ready to fade into oblivion. For those who seek to understand, to listen, and to feel, these haunted corners of Japan offer more than fear. They offer a glimpse into the mysteries that lie just beyond our reach. Would you dare to step into the shadows and listen to what they have to say? The stories of these haunted places are not just ghost tales. They are echoes of lives once lived, of tragedies endured, and of unresolved pain that lingers through time. They remind us of the fragility of human existence and the weight of history that never truly fades. In a way, these spirits are mirrors of our own fears of being forgotten, of suffering in silence, of seeking justice that may never come. But they also teach us something invaluable, the importance of remembrance, of acknowledging the past, and of finding peace in the present ... in our own lives. We all carry burdens, mistakes, regrets, or unfinished business. The spirits in these stories are trapped, unable to move on, just as many of us hold on to the things that haunt us. But just as we listen to their whispers, perhaps we should also listen to our own. Letting go, finding closure, and honoring the past without being bound by it is the lesson these haunted places offer us. If you've enjoyed this journey into Japan's supernatural history, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue exploring the world's most fascinating mysteries and bringing you stories that captivate, thrill, and inspire. Until next time, stay curious and keep your eyes open. You never know what might be waiting just beyond the veil.